We'll do some solos. I might play Save the World just to get my V-Bucks up, y'all, but I'm not. I don't know. There's a lot about games and stuff that I really do not feel like playing. I would buy some V-Bucks, but then again, I'm not gonna do that. Just because I would probably buy the 2800. I will when the battle pass and stuff comes out, but we got another week or something like that. Or don't that thing have a time? They reset it. They reset it because it's supposed to then it started. I don't know how to feel about that. And I don't even live far near the Epic stuff. 20 minutes away from Epic. That's the point, but I almost won the other day, but I messed up. We'll see if we can win a game or two. I mean, I'm not really tripping. But if someone asks me what I think about a lot of stuff, it's a lot of stuff that I don't know. Like for instance, like especially these games. Some of these games and stuff, like I'm not looking forward to some of these games. And some of these games are by AAA publishers and stuff like that, and they're not doing anything. Like you pay $60 for a beta to come out. Like you're paying over $60 for a beta to come out. Like Mortal Kombat, we're gonna go on in on them. The frame data behind these characters, I know frame data is a huge part of fighting, and then you got these overhead, these lows, these mid, these highs, and stuff like that. All this stuff about how to play the game, these combos. The combo potential of Mortal Kombat is trash. It's very trash. But I don't know, bro. The way I see Fortnite going now, got him. Gonna try that against me, you know better. The burst does not suck, but it's not good either, so I mean, I'm kind of taken aback with a lot of stuff. But I don't feel like I had to shoot twice to kill. I shouldn't have done that. So that's the point. I know a whole lot of people probably talk about what you call it, like what is there to do? Like, I've only been 21 for like a couple days. Not a couple days, probably like a week at this point. Yeah, pretty much like a week. I know people ask me about drinks and stuff. Drinks, you're not good, bruh. Not like that. And it's like, I know a lot of kids, like I used to work around with kids a lot, and they used to ask me like how old was I, because I was like, basically, I'm supposed to have a lot of people, they mistake me for being young, like real young, like I'm a 14 or 15-year-old, because I have like kind of a youthful appearance, but I mean, I do and I don't. So, it's just kind of one of those things. Another thing that I'm not really, like, a lot of people just not thinking about, in all honesty, is maybe effects of certain stuff. Like, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Especially with this coronavirus stuff, you keep talking about the $1,200 and stuff you get from the government. The government is a disappointment, bro. I'm not on anything like. They're not trying to give people more than one check or nothing like that. I mean, $1,200 for a couple months. No, that's just not happening. And I know they said they were going to up it for every amount of kids that you have, like, you know, for family four, it's like $2,400 and stuff like that. But that basically means you're basically $600 a month for a child. And $600 a month for a child, it's pretty, especially a new child, you know, because they got to get shots and stuff like that. And I know a whole lot of people, especially with this virus stuff, that they are very critical of vaccines. But think about it, you can't become like no doctor or nothing if you don't have active like vaccinations and stuff like that. You can't. That's interesting in itself, but I don't believe vaccines cause autism and stuff like that. And the person who said, I did a whole like report on that for school. The person did that fake evidence so can kind of get like some type of respect in the medical community. I think stuff like that is kind of just, it's very distasteful. You know, science is important, but like, you know, there's a lot of stuff. We'll try to do that. Don't try to take me out. Lord of mercy. I know people don't talk about how China and stuff is advanced. I don't think China and stuff is advanced at all. Relatively speaking, a lot of people talk about America made stuff, like we can go out to go back to stuff like basically like Ronald Reagan's policies and stuff, like American, 100% American made stuff. But no, I don't think that's necessarily. A lot of corporations and stuff, like, you know, all these auto stuff, they're pretty much had this stuff overseas and stuff like that. There, you know, we basically get the stuff like Honda and all that type of stuff that's Japanese and stuff like that. I feel like there's just a lot of ignorance just out there, but that's besides the point. A lot of people are just not going to get like American made goods and stuff. We barely make anything here American made stuff, if we're being completely honest. How? It's whatever, bro. I'll play a few more. That was just bad. I lost high ground and then I got punished for it. So. I typically don't even lose games like that, but yeah, I don't know, bro. That's the honest to God truth. I don't really lose games. A lot of people talking about George Floyd, seeing the celebrities and stuff popping up. I feel like a lot of stuff is a networking opportunity, if we're being completely honest, and that's kind of foul. There's a lot of other celebrity stuff when they at their funerals too. Like, what's his name? John Witherspoon. The guy Pops from Friday. That really became a networking thing, and, you know, networking opportunities, stuff like that. I think that type of stuff is kind of tacky. In all honesty, that stuff is tacky, but I think, like, just at the gist of it, like, if we had to think about certain stuff is about, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. I thought there's public discourse, and then, like, I don't know. To me, sometimes you really have to have a level of cognitive dissonance with certain stuff, because it's just like, you really had to think about it. A lot of the stuff that people are saying, and then, you know, people look up these celebrities and stuff, like, you really just like, I'm done. Not even me do that. Then it fixed itself. LeBron. I remember what you call it. Well, yeah, today I saw that Laura Ingram lady talking about LeBron and Kevin Durant. She just shut up and just dribbled the ball. That's racist, and I guess that's what some people limit black people only doing, is dribbling the ball and stuff like that. That's racist. But I'm still thinking about some of these what you call it, conservative hosts. You know, a lot of this stuff, it really takes, like, I don't know, people to get off these platforms and stuff like that, for them to be kind of like toned down, or they talking about, oh, I'm taking my stuff, you know, conservative talk host type of stuff off Twitter and stuff like that. I'll be laughing, because I don't know, bro. Some stuff to me is just like, I don't really think conservative stuff is kind of Christian at all, if we be completely honest. And I think a lot of stuff really comes down to, I don't know, we have to be completely honest and transparent with some stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, some stuff is just wrong, it's just wrong. I mean, there ain't nothing we can say or do about certain stuff. Like some of these politicians out here, they just gotta go. Especially like some mayors and stuff like that, they didn't, got with these construction groups and stuff like that to tear down people's houses. Like, or some of these people, they be taking chump change, I would call it, for their house. Like, they don't know about, like, per what you call it, square foot, how much the house is worth. Like $100 per square foot. They got a 2,700 square foot home. Or not even that, maybe like 1,000 square foot home, but it's kind of in a bad area. And then, especially the stuff, property taxes and stuff get too high. If you can't pay that, and then they lose the home and stuff like that. That's because of politics. That's kind of bad. So, I mean, I don't really speak about politics up here at all. So, there's something different. But my honest opinion, I think politics and stuff, I mean, I'm not a big fan, proponent of politics. It's just like, you know, so many people's lost so much at the same time, and it seems like politicians and stuff. I mean, I don't wait for politicians to do anything for me, and they really can't do anything for me. If we're gonna be 100% honest here and transparent. Because it's just like, you trust these people enough to give them your vote, and then all of a sudden, some of the stuff that they say, talking points they got, it ain't happening, bruh. It's just not. I remember my teacher said, like, in high school, talking about people voted for Obama because he's black. That was funny, in all honesty. I feel like other people do that stuff too, race, like, not of different races too, and then like political beliefs and their ideologies, stuff like that. But that's given. I mean, I live in the South. What do you expect? Is that what I think it is? No. Thought it was minis. Pop, pop, skibidi, pop, pop, and a pop, pop, booty, boom. I think going to school, if being completely honest, I know my schools raise funds. Not raise fund, raise fees, and we're not getting anything. Like, we don't get no type of stuff. My school is kind of bad, if being completely honest. We don't really have a student center, and our student center stuff is connected to an old and outdated cafeteria and stuff like that. Another thing about schools and stuff that I don't like is, like, nobody does anything. You see these rinky-dink buildings and stuff like that, they don't have anything. It's like the school and stuff could use a new facade. Like, buildings and stuff should be power washed and stuff like that, but nobody has like enough say so because they're scared of, you know, policies and, you know, presidents at schools and stuff like that within a certain time frame, and you don't get stuff done. I remember I was going in, someone told me, like, I seem like I care about education, why should I be in a leadership role in education? I don't care about being no teacher, bruh. That's one thing about me. I can definitely, critical thinking is definitely up there. I feel like that's a valuable skill that, like, it's definitely going down a lot. Because, like, you know, I feel like even at jobs and stuff, people got, they're so afraid to ask questions or question some of the stuff that's going on because they're afraid of losing their job, making the president something looking bad of a organization or school, instead of asking where money and stuff's being allocated towards. Some of the stuff is definitely used for school, but some of the stuff is definitely about showcasing or overhauling and bringing different people in, basically cronyism. That happens at all jobs and stuff like that. But it really looks bad in the grand scheme of things when you realize that really, you know, people can have PhD in educational leadership and stuff like that, but where's the leadership? You know, people can't ask essential questions that really challenge some of the, I guess, key policies and stuff that got in place, and it really makes stuff look bad. If at the end of the day, it really makes stuff look bad. So, like, if you have 5 presidents over a course of like 5 years and stuff like that, and every time you raise a question up about what's happening here, what's going on, what are some of the policies that are going to be set in place, or what is this, what is that. Not sure people are asking those type of questions, or how we're gonna what you call retention, or stuff like that. Even in companies and stuff like that, customer retention. What are we gonna do? Or are we rolling back on this program? Or are we definitely not doing these programs and stuff like that for people to learn about certain stuff, like our upgrade programs and stuff like that? Because there's a lot of companies and stuff like that that want you to go and get like a package or something like that, or upgrade. And I don't typically agree with that type of stuff. Like, you jump through loops and hoops by definitely going up there and you're spending already an arm and a leg, like $50, then an addition. But that's a lot of games too. That's a lot of games. Like, a lot of people know that I spend money on these additions of the games and stuff like that, and then they be laughing about like how I don't play the games like that. On God, I do not see. I'm not going over there. Big dub. But I will go over here though. I feel like some of the biggest problems and issues I got with like school when I was going to school, like public school and stuff like that. I graduated from public school, and like went there for like all my education and stuff like that, but I wasn't learning anything. And I really wasn't, and it had nothing to do with me not learning. It's like some of the stuff that they would teach me didn't make any sense. And some of the biggest problems I got with this school stuff too, especially somebody asked why I'm so critical about school, like, you can't ask the questions. Like, you can't ask the critical questions of why is this that we're learning it this way. But a lot of these schools and stuff is getting kicked back from this curriculum, or what's the actual name of the publishing group? I think it's Huffington or something like that. Not Huffington. It's like McDowell Douglas and stuff like that. That's what we use. You could never really ask critical questions about certain stuff. And then I know we switched, like, used to have this thing, like this system where it used to be a group. They used to manage our like grades and systems and certain stuff like that. And then we went with McDowell Douglas or something like that. This program, they rolled it out or something like that, and then it cost my school system a whole lot of money. And then we got that, now they're on completely something else now, and I think that's kind of bad. So I don't know, bruh. I wish stuff was simple, like, but honestly, I know before this pandemic stuff, they was talking about how I've been saying that it don't make no sense for kids to go to school for 7 hours when a reality is, it's like after that 7 hours, the information that's not even retained. And then the most stupidest thing that I think I've ever dealt with, especially with school and stuff like that, when I was in high school and stuff like that, it's just around like my sophomore year. It's like I was doing college level work in an academic class, like, and the teacher that I got was just overboard, like biology. I don't like when people make stuff about what they want to do and stuff like that. It's not even about the, students and stuff like that. It's about what you want to do, how you want to punish people about doing these assignments. Everybody's stuff is not biology. Everybody's stuff is not math. Math, I was decent at it, but I mean, I really didn't like math. Like, I mainly got B's and C's. And last couple thing I got senior year, I got C in math. But in college, literally, like my first semester I took math, I got an A. I think it was about the teacher, and like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, just like the school stuff, no. There shouldn't be 7 people, because I've not seen yet one person get eliminated. This is gonna be a low killing game. LeBron. Okay. Come back, bro. If I'm bored, I might go to Save the World, but I don't know, bro. Wish someone eliminate Epic or Goat, cause like, bruh. I should not have to move that far. Oh God. I might have to though. I already know what he got. That Sky's what you call it. They didn't take that out of the game, 'cause that's a piss off. I lost a couple games because of that. The grappler. Bro. That's the worst thing that I think could be in a game. And there's no line with me on that one, bro. That's a low. You really don't have to do anything to become like top 2 or top 3. But it would be ideal to get in a fight so you can have some loot and some stuff, but that's what I'm talking about. Somebody need to take this epic old goat dude out, bro. Cause like, bruh. way that you're gonna be able to do that. There is no way that you're gonna be able to do that. That dude was so dead, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Maybe try to get our V-Bucks up, bro, this time. Broken. It says broken electronics. Cash today. We are black men. We build. We don't tear down the black man. We have felt the pain of being torn down. I gotta do one more of these. Yeah, I could do this one. I need to do one of these anyway. Survivors. I don't even upgrade my survivors. I know that's a bad thing. NBA owners, open the stuff back up. We plan to open July 31st or something like that. Didn't it say that on my iPhone? Here's what happened next. Logistically speaking, there is no way that you're going to be able to operate and do these interviews and stuff amid the coronavirus, because like when doggone Rudy Gobert, he touched all the microphones and stuff like they had the coronavirus. He got other people to get the coronavirus. The hotel he stayed at, the people, even though they cleaned up, supposedly cleaned up, but not with the, I guess with the CDC and the hazmat suits, the people who came in there behind them, I think it was my team, well, the town I live in team, the Carolina Hurricanes. They stayed at the same hotel and a couple rooms down on the same floor. During that time when it was playing, they wound up getting, the people from the Carolina Hurricanes wound up getting doggone coronavirus too. So, and you know another thing, I think there's a lot of stuff you shouldn't have to be able to touch. There's stuff that you shouldn't even have to touch remotely speaking. Like what's some things you shouldn't even have to touch? I think door handles and stuff like that, because I said I did a little thing about door handles not a long time, well, depends on how you think about it, like 4 years ago. I would say between 4 to 5 years ago, I did this thing. I was at this program. It was like some science program. They're trying to get black kids into STEM type of stuff, STEM majors, or expose them to different things. We wound up doing this, what did we wind up doing? We wound up going to, we wound up doing a lab where we took stuff like, this is nasty. Someone did a sample of toilet, like just toilet water, and had a lot of bacteria and stuff in it. That was nasty. They did a sample. and they did a sample of a door handle, and it had nasty bacteria and stuff like that. You know, them old stuff, them old timey businesses and stuff like that. They had the green stuff on the door. The door handle looked like it's brown, not brown, but like it done rusted, obviously. But that was just nasty. Did I even? This can't be a construction. I might have to leave this one. Hold on. This ain't even a construction site. I know what it looked like, but this don't look like this. They done blocked it off or something. I ain't 110% sure. Yeah, those definitely. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to bounce in there. Bounce. Cause it don't make no sense. Make no sense. Make no sense. Make no sense.
Landing site spotted. Nice find. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data.
Yeah.
You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site.
Yeah, I might have to bounce. Cause it definitely don't got the mission. So I ain't gonna waste my time. Ooh, 60. I know a lot of people asking about certain stuff like the economy, how I think the economy is gonna do. I mean, I've been saying that like even in 2019 about how the stuff that we doing, it wouldn't make sense now we're gonna be in another recession, that type of stuff like that. But I mean, we had to think about it at an average of like a couple of years. We've been on a downward thing. I think like the rate. Like the inflation rate was like 2.1%, and it's supposed to be lower than that a little bit, but we're going to even at our expected thing. Then the Fed said it was going to slash interest rates and stuff like that to basically predict, and it was well under their prediction. Like that, it wasn't the intended thing goal it was at. So it's supposed to be 2.1, but it was like 2.3, and that was kind of bad. That's the difference. But the United States as a whole, like GDP, well, our GDP thing is based on debt. A lot of people be in debt and stuff that they did. Whoa, I just stuttered and stammered really. But basically, debt and stuff that people acquire from different stuff we don't even need. Like, let's think about it. Like a car payment. I know, especially when people buy cars and stuff like that here recently. You know, when you go to a car dealership, people be getting a payment plan, talk about getting more time, 72 months. Nobody's going to keep a car for 6 years when you're paying all that money. You're paying more in the interest rate and the people get a kickback. That don't make any sense. More time and you're paying interest on what you loan and what you owe. Or if you talk about financing with a doggone, definitely financing with a doggone, bank. That's the worst thing I think somebody can do is finance with a bank, because you're not gonna get a really good rate and they're gonna rip you off. We know that happens a lot. People get ripped off a lot. Nobody feels like what you call it getting ripped off though. We got to be 110% honest. If you're paying a lot of money for a car, that's going to depreciate. It's not even like some stuff does depreciate, but then just the blue book, you look at the value and stuff like that, and in most car dealers, you know, they try to make some money off the stuff. Nothing wrong with that, but some people just try to pull a fast one on people because people are stupid. This has to be a construction site. And I know what it is. I know what the stuff look like. The construction site. Why is it not a construction site? This don't count. I know what a construction site look like, but shouldn't have to do all this. This is like construction thing right here, but it's not gonna count.
In this case, we'll need to build up to place the Atlas laser.
They're like a storage. Jesus Christ.
Bonus challenge is now available.
UPS. That's not UPS, it's USPS. Someone asked me about Save the World. Save the World's okay. I don't play it to get these up. That's like the only reason why I'll be up here. Anytime people see me playing, it's just for these up. I'm a hard hitter. I'm light skinned, but I'm still a guy. Something wrong with it. I'll come out back. She's gonna do storm chest. Alright. Where's my what you call it? Spare call. He gave me some coal. Crappy guns. Oh yeah. They do me good. Hold on, bro. Where you going? I'll give you a gun, bro. We gotta build though. Mine's really bad.
Serious?
That's the last one. Nice work. Add blue glow to the atlas. Open mission control when you're ready to begin.
I don't know. Yeah, it's taking too long. I just started.
dog's not gonna like that, but I don't care.
Finally. Gotta pass this, bro. I'm about to start it in a second. Trap, the trap. Trap, son. Got trap, son. Oh, yeah.
Husks! Stand and fight! Load up! Ready for action.
What's he doing?
That's enough blue glow. You got this, Commander.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Enemies nearby! We'll get him next time. They've got me surrounded. No bullets! Stand by! Sorry. Ammo depleted! Need bullets!
says victory.
Right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up.
He did more than me. I had no ammo. I didn't even have enough stuff.
Right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. They go right foot up, left
That's
foot
what slide. Basically what I'm saying, either way we about to slide. Hit it on slide. Hey. Dance with me. No. I can pick up after Jack. Son. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat, bro. That's pretty sad. Ben and Jerry's debuted its new flavor at North Carolina. Yeah, at North Carolina Central University today. No, it's an article about what you call it, Indie Week. No, you wanna dance with me? No, I can dance like Michael Jackson. Son. The curfew is about almost done, Negro.
You in this handwriting.
What?
Boston Celtics.
You got the toothpick. I remember I made you so mad when I did that. You got a toothpick in your mouth and then you actually did look like the Boston Celtics. Like. I have not, unfortunately.
When the last time you seen me with them? Because I feel like I had them yesterday and I was trying to watch something on Netflix.
Netflix. Netflix.
It's just hot in this room. We need a more efficient TV because why is it so hot in here?
Hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. How many pieces of pizza do you eat?
Like 4.
I did too. But I was hungry.
You know I want, that sounds pretty bad.
What? Drink Masters?
Not really. Jasmine.
Oh my god.
Brit, Kayshawn. Kayshawn. But
Stab quietly, you know, enjoy the little things.
come up there, man. Hooah. That's a good song, bro. No, I'm talking about these people just keep following me like a goofy. Yeah. Bria, I have a quick question. Would you be interested in taking me somewhere? Alright. Cause I don't know, there's this like thing I've been trying to get. And I look all over. don't know, bro.
For me, shucks.
Lars man. If you say that you love me, I tell her I'm sorry. I'm bad, my mom, I'm sorry. Still coming home. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, school bell ring, knife and pocket, I don't bling. We are pockets, I want to see. Watching me. You gotta find this large van. Hey, there's somebody probably gonna be out the door. It's a Drake coat. Hey, I'm a hard hitter.
Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff.
Liftoff. I know you cracking niggas out the head.
Big guy. Slash the storm.
He's a nigga, like, you know, the positive side, he's also traveling out the bando. Move in the pesos, move in the kilos. Bro, he fell off. Honestly, there's not no rapper that I feel like has some. Like you said, what you call it, like, what's your name? Megan.
They smash it.
Everybody wants to have a TED talk. There's AMs up there. That's very unfortunate. These guys. Bro, they did like, bro, there was so many rapists exposed page, bro. And they took them shits down. How do you feel about rapists exposed page? But I feel like there's been several or so iterations. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the frat stuff, but they want to have lollipop stuff, like, contests. No, you can't. You can't do that. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na na na. It's all about romance. Na na na. So na 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 me. And show me, show me, show me. Stop it, tap it, down me. Show me, show me, show me, show me, follow me.
Deadly.
Nigga, look good, look good. 50 cent, nonsense, come through your whole block in non-sprint. Yeah, I like your hat, nigga, look good on you, yeah. Chewed it, 50 cent, nonsense, come through your whole block in non-sprint. I like your hat, good, look good on you, yeah.
Ooh, it just got leaked. Need help!
I'm gonna start blowing.
Sharp blades, sharp focus.
I ain't playing with these niggas, bro. This shit gonna win. On G-O-T. Cause what I gotta do? This shit gonna just keep stopping.
For the fort!
We've got a bonus in play.
Stand and fight!
Come back here!
A little help here! You're the best.
Come get it, Smash!
do something. Yeah, just fight him.
Not bad. I
Go
think we'll need a
something.
little more blue glow. Add blue glow and get ready to defend the van. Flip the switch when you're ready.
Well, you be coming with time with that for you.
No, because they went to a cabin in the mountains and that fire was inside. They left the place. Yeah, man.
Oh, whatever happened to that black actor? His name was Nat something. The guy who, oh, Nate Parker. Yeah, there you go. He ain't done nothing since that, what you got, that rape allegations came out about him.
Yeah, and he did actually have sex with the president. And somehow, you know how sometimes these cases go where just because you get off does not mean that you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people try to make it seem like, oh, we went to court and I didn't get accused for me letting do it. No, that's actually not what it means. And then the person that he raped killed herself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And that nigga want to be the face of the black community. Sir,
What was that last film he did with the mixed lady? He did that little film, I forgot what it was called.
But you know, he be trying to do all these films of gratuitous violence and people know it's black history. No, the fuck is not. A nigga, a racist that's making slave porn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Films that use gratuitous use of violence to show black people being brutalized. Like, I don't need to see that.
I saw it, Birth of a Nation. That was.
People getting beat down and all that.
It was only okay. It's not like something, you know, I ain't black, I didn't get my black card revoked. You know how black people be, you didn't get your black card revoked. Okay. This is black history. I be laughing when people be talking about this is black history. What you doing? What you trying to say? This is black history. That'd be funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say too much. What a nigga sitting on the high school? What the fuck is this? Actually, man, get popped to the side to the yeah, I'm caught people that don't care like what I'm so try to eat me on like you on podcast, try to keep some rosters.
Defend the van.
I ain't gonna say too much.
We've got a bonus in play.
Nat. Nate Parker. Gratuitous violence. You must not know what's good. I be laughing when black people be saying that about something that's just not.
right.
It's not even good. You must not. Boy, you don't know what's good. Like, no. Like chitlins. No. That's slave food. Come on, bro. I'm black. Like, no. Chitlins smell. And then, while I eat something where pigs sit up here, you're eating pig malarkey. You're literally eating pig, chicken and eggs. Real McDonald's from Real McDonald's. Real McDonald's. There. Real McDonald's from. That's what I call him. Real McDonald's from. Real McDonald's.
Smasher!
Everybody know Real McDonald's from. Real McDonald's.
We'll get him next.
Hell. That move did no.
30 seconds left to go.
Yes, my boy. You didn't fight my boy. I know I did the most to it.
Right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left.
Do you wanna dance with me? No, I never will. Booty sweating, busting at bars. Steel voices and jeans now. Popping ass open. Brutality. What we go eat, nephew? What we go eat, nephew? Come on, nephew. You know, it's getting late in the evening, nephew.